once again I shall endeavor to ask this of you. Tell me, why not resign yourself to the flow?
It's unfortunate. Sounds like my memory isn't all that.
You have come to stop the flow, have you not? This march of time, stilled for eternity. You intend to stop it by removing me.
So is it flowing, or is it stopped? You're not making any sense, mate.
Ha!
Basically, if we can take you down, the world kicks up again. At least, that's what I'm picking up from all that.
Human desires can be much likened to a river flowing. All humanity yearns for it, the endless now. That is why I'm here, you'll find. My existence alone, it is proof and evidence.
Cut the crap! Who in the world would possibly wish for this? I refuse to be controlled by you!
Although, thanks to the stunts you pulled, we managed to twig onto a whole lot of stuff.
Twig
We learned
on?
how best to use the time we have.
Lone Wolf.
And for that, you get a real good thanking.
Explain that Britishism to
said
me.
it. Though 10 years is a mere glimpse, we now know the importance of true choice. We'll build it for ourselves. A world with the freedom to choose.
Not a hollow world of fiction like this one. Everyone wants a reality that they can believe in.
Freedom is nothing more than fiction, a deception. Those with power, those who can choose, think nothing of it. What then of those who cannot choose? What about the meek and frail? Not everyone is granted as many options as you all have. Will you share? Give them some of yours? Will you call that charity? Or compassion? Will you show it? Imagining them who are granted it to be thus satisfied? Imagining not a piece of wretchedness to remain?
Stop showing
Making the best possible
Shania.
choices under duress, living the best life.
No one cares about
There are no
Shania.
losers in the world I offer.
What are you talking
With a
about?
turn of the clock, anyone can be a winner, given the time.
Yorin literally
The
complained
only
that he
thing
never
we
got
ever
to be
do
a
is
winner.
Take lives. There is no winning. You can't just invent some rule.
Why do you recoil from taking lives? The world itself has set this rule. Why resist? It is through consumption of life that this world persists. Denying it is self-delusion. The only outcome, self-destruction. It is unequivocal fact. The imperative that is intrinsic to all living things. The source of our power, and of all living things, lies therein. Young, spirited people, trading lives, aiming for new, ever loftier heights with each new day. That explosive motive power is something we lack. The essence of life. And we are here to express ourselves as an embodiment of life.
Please clap.
So that's it. That's what you're getting at. Just for that, you gave those two an impossible choice. Is that why you made Yorin and Chris into Mobius?
No one knows why I made Chris a Mobius.
Of course. As for the why, it's because it amuses me.
That gasp was appalled, by the way, for anyone wondering.
The action-packed drama of your lives. We are its foremost audience. Now then, play it out for me. What will the next act entail? Bereavement or revenge? A revolution, perchance? This world is never boring. Not while your lives continue to make it so effervescent.
I was bored sometimes.
I'll end him.
I just got it. Huh? Fighting in order to live. The words Miyabi left me with. Now, this is exactly when they were for.
Yeah, Mio's got it right. At first it was all fun and games. When we got Ouroboros powers, we were just like, happy to get to live a little longer. That was it.
But now, things are different.
We learned that for many, there aren't any choices on the table at all. Because they were taken from them by a bunch of crusty old mutters.
The strength you talk about is all just smoke and mirrors. Real strength is different.
That's right. Knowing when to be close and when to let go. Walking together. Eventually choosing who you really are. That is strength. And that's the real battle here. To find that answer. The will to choose our actions moment to moment. And if you dare denounce that common right, we will defy you. To live in a future over which you lay no claim.
Sealing away your powers is trivial to me. Now then, the curtain rises.
Oh, no damage button for this fight. No chain attack? Excuse me? Hey, we heard that the combat was getting a little boring at times. So what if we make it more boring and take even longer? Would that be better for you? I was like, when they were like, no interlink, I was like, it's a little annoying, but whatever. But no chain attack? Hello? Hello? Well, I hope you don't have to, like, get all of his HP down in this fight. Because, boy howdy, Xenoblade fights where you can't use Ouroboros, or Xenoblade 3 fights where you can't use chain attacks or Ouroboros as damage buttons are gonna be really, really, really boring.
I don't believe it. I know you've got more in you,
You will taste despair.
Please die, sir.
Come on now.
Let me think.
People are like, Z has no power over Ouroboros, and then he seals Ouroboros. Yeah, wasn't the whole point of being an Ouroboros is that, like, we can't just be controlled by Z and the Mobius and whatnot? Except apparently Z can just stop us from being Mobius whenever he's in, or from being Ouroboros whenever he's in the mood, it turns out, actually.
Back to the eternal flow. Where yet you rise. You
Oh,
will
thank goodness,
taste
there's a cutscene.
despair. Let the stage of battle freeze your marrow.
What? Oh no, it's just a different phase? It's still, wow, you're really gonna make me do this whole fight without interlink or chain attack, huh?
Where you belong.
The developers really, they all came together to figure out a final boss, and this was like, I mean, there's probably, like, you have to fight his Mobius form after this is the real final boss or whatever. 72 is a weird final boss level. But, like, the developers really, like, they thought this was the good idea. Yeah, now the fight is even worse.
Where you belong.
Wow, I tell you what, if I lose this fight, though, you know what we're gonna do? I'm about to go, like, dump all of my bonus experience so that I basically just get to cheese this fight, because boy howdy, this is miserable. This is so unfun. Everyone is so slow. What the heck?
You will taste despair.
I guess there's not really a point in trying to do fusion arts either, is there? Because they took out, like, the only thing that really has going for it.
Back to the eternal flow.
Like, who cares about,
I need an update.
who cares about doing fusion arts? You can't get interlinked, you can't chain attack.
Yet you rise. You will
Yet
taste
you
despair.
rise. Don't worry, it cannot possibly get worse. Don't start with me, chat. Next, you have to do an ice puzzle? What, an ice walk puzzle? I'm out. No, absolutely not. Look at his health! I've already been in this fight for, like, what, 2 minutes? His health is barely moved!
You will taste despair.
Kyle, you can't.
This sucks!
Little fishes, crowd me now.
Could you possibly make the end of your game any worse? Hello?
Hang in there, I'll heal you.
You won't get away.
Back to the eternal flow.
Imagine this fight in hard mode, I would quit. I would quit playing the game.
Yet you rise. You will taste despair.
Sir.
I don't believe it.
Sir, please.
To the eternal flow.
He takes so little damage. This game is designed around interlink and chain attacks taking out a chunk of boss HP because otherwise it takes 47.5 years to kill something. Why would the developers think this was anything other than a bad idea?
You won't get away.
Oh, what now?
Let the stage of battle scorch your flesh.
Oh, yeah, now fire? Oh, yeah, look at you. Look at your fancy green screen back there. Real cool.
Back to the eternal flow. When you rise, you will taste despair.
Dude, this is so boring. This is one, I feel like I'm doing the final battle of Spectrobes 2 on the DS again.
Eternal flow.
This is so boring.
You will taste despair.
I can help you.
You defy me.
Well, we're working on it.
If we lose this fight at any point, especially because he like AoE kills my healers or something, because look at how low all my healers are in HP right now, we will then proceed to go to like level 80 to win this fight. I'm not sitting through this. The game developers may not respect my time or enjoyment, but I respect my time and enjoyment, so I will not sit through this a second time, like with it taking this long. I will not.
This can't be happening.
You defy me.
A lot of Spectrobes references this stream. Really? Did I make more than one?
Behold. Back to the eternal flow. Where you belong.
Dude, how long have I been fighting Z, chat, and his HP is not even like a 4th down? That's like maybe an 8th right there, if that. Also, by the way, that was constant Blaze AoE damage that was happening right there, right? Like that, off.
Back to the eternal flow. Where you belong.
It's been like 4 minutes, about 5 minutes. Chat, 3 different people in chat. 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. This is so long and boring that it's already distorting my viewers' sense of time. Like, none of them even really know. It's impossible to tell.
Where you belong. Yet you rise. You will taste.
We almost lost there, by the way, if Lands went down before he got up unit.
Behold.
Oh, Michael was saying like 3 for the Spectrobe references? Ah, okay. My joke still stands. It was funny. Like, come on.
Laid bare. Back to the eternal flow.
Ow.
Yet you rise. You will taste despair.
When else did I reference Spectrobes? Other than just then.
Let me see. Back to the eternal flow. Where you belong.
I want anyone that complains, oh, Tales of Arise's final dungeon, it's just a little too long, man. Like, that extra 30 minutes of having to do some of the best JRPG gameplay of all time, I don't think I could do it again. I want them to have to look at this. You don't know how good you have it in a game like Arise.
I can help you.
Behold. Back to the eternal
You said one of the purple enemies looked like one, and I think you made a reference to your playthrough another time, but I don't remember. Alright, I believe you. Oh, I did say that saber-toothed tiger thing looked like a crawl from Spectrobes, didn't I? It really did, though. It really did. Dark Air the Dawn. This dude can't even, like, can you even topple this dude? I don't think you can. This is so boring! Oh my word!
You rise. You will taste despair.
This is such an awful anticlimactic boss fight, but I hope it's the final boss and there's not another one after it because, man, by the time I get done with this, like, I don't want to have to play this game anymore. who designs a game and is like, how do we make the gameplay more fun and engaging? Oh, let's try out like interlinking and chain attacks, obviously, etc. And then they're like, all right, cool, but take out all the fun stuff for the final boss, though. No fun allowed during the final boss.
As many times as you want. The struggle is all that you are permitted.
Okay. This guy's becoming Ansem from Kingdom Hearts. Ow. What, do you just, like, take less damage or dodge a lot? Yeah, because you weren't taking enough damage in the first place, so we gotta make sure that you weren't taking too much there, I guess. Sir, please.
You defy me.
Please, sir. I have other things to do in my life. Monolith Soft really thinks that people who play their games have nothing else to do in their life besides play Monolith Soft games. That's what I've come to learn. Xenoblade 1 is also fairly long, but it's like your standard JRPG long. That's like, even if you try to do basically everything in Xenoblade 1, that game shouldn't take you more than 80 hours, give or take, roughly, around there. Like somewhere between 80 and 100. I've skipped a ton of side content in this game, and I did in Xenoblade X as well, and those games still take as long as a full playthrough of Xenoblade 1. Monolith Soft just thinks this is the only game that their players play. And you know what? I think they're right. That's why so many people are like, actually, I really like Xenoblade 2 and 3. I think they're good games. It's because it's the only games they play. It's the only thing that makes any sense. They don't know there's better stuff in the world.
Just how gutless you creatures are.
Watch out!
What?
That's the day.
No one cares about Shania! No one!
I didn't want to believe that we were the same.
I'll live for him, for Yoren. Live and keep my friends alive. This I swear.
This he swears.
Imitate others' ways of living anymore.
Oh, did you break the thing?
I'm staying
Please.
true to who I am, and that's the way it's going to be.
Oh, thank goodness.
Don't make it too easy for
Oh, chain attack. Oh. Oh, but you only get to do okay, but it's times 1,000 damage. Thank goodness. This fight is still hot garbage, but at least it's slightly less hot garbage. Can I get a topple? Oh, no effect. Never mind. You don't... Also, by the way, you don't get to do combos in the final boss fight. You also are not allowed to do combos. No breaking, no toppling, no daze, no launch, nothing. No fun. No one will be having fun in the final boss fight. No fun allowed in the final boss fight. It's illegal. I'm pretty sure you don't do damage during this. What?
You're ready for us. These fists just don't stop punching.
Oh yeah, he heals the amount of damage you do. This is so bad, though. Like, what? Who? How? Why? Like, Monolith Soft has made so many video games. Why would they make one this bad? I don't understand. Can Senna and Land still, like, interlink now?
Very good. The first step in your so-called revolution.
What? If you heal, I might turn off my Nintendo Switch. If you heal right now, I might just turn off my Nintendo Switch. I legitimately might. I'm already considering it. So we just let him do that, by the way. No one thought to try and stop him.
What you would term your strength.
Senna literally has guns. She didn't even try to shoot him during that. Like, didn't even consider it. Oh, hey. Yo, they should have done even more with Mobius D. Mobius D was cool. Hey, is that Shroom raiding me? What's up, Shroom? Hi, Lauren. How's it going? We're finishing Xenoblade 3 today. It's the game got pretty bad near the end. It's not as bad as Xenoblade 2, but boy howdy, this game really fell off.
Who cares about the past? We aren't gonna give
I know what I have to do. I work to better myself, so I won't make the same mistake.